Hi, my name is Joey Kadri. I'm the president and co-founder of DALS Lighting, and I'm here to talk to you today about my smart home project. DALS launched its first smart products back in 2017, and with over 250,000 connected devices sold since then, it's something that we're very passionate about. Last year, in 2020, we launched our new and upgraded DALS Connect app, which boasts a streamlined user experience across a full DALS Connect product assortment, a DALS Connect smart home app, as well as DALS Connect skills and applets for Google Home, Amazon Alexa, and the Apple Watch. So here's a little bit about my project. We've been living in this house for almost 20 years now, and with 3 growing kids, we needed more space. So we decided to have an extension built. And this was the perfect time for us to go all in with smart home and to set up our infrastructure properly. Here's a quick overview of what we did. We installed some smart regressed products across most of the ground floor, allowing us to change from warm white to cool white, all the colors, and to adjust the brightness, plus a bunch of other cool features. We installed some under cabinet lighting with all the same features, but using colors here as an accent could be particularly interesting. We installed smart flat panels and tape lights in our new basement, office, and gym. And we installed our new smart switch, allowing us to control standard non-smart products through the app, voice control, or of course, the switch itself. And we also installed smart window coverings, smart speakers, and a few other devices that we've used to create scenes and integrate all products together. I'd like to take you through the steps that I took for a successful smart home journey. These steps include testing of products and technology adaptation, network setup, product setup, and product controls. So for testing and adaptation, I would not recommend going from no smart products to an entire smart home. I believe that the testing and adaptation are important parts of the process. If you're thinking of going smart sometime in the future, and I think we'll all get there, it's just a matter of time, I encourage you to jump in now and start experimenting with some smart products. Over the past few years, before going all in on a smart home, I had slowly been adding smart devices to my setup, such as Sonos speakers, a smart doorbell, some of our DALS smart tape lights and smart bulbs, and also Google Home and Amazon Alexa devices that I had received as gifts. By experimenting with these products, I learned what worked well for me and what didn't, what I liked and what I wanted to build on. I also discovered what were some of the technical limitations of my network, which brings me to my next point, my network setup. When I started planning my project, the first place to start was my home network. I believe that investing in a robust Wi-Fi setup should be a priority for most homes. With all of the pressure that we put on our networks with streaming, work, school, and all of the video conferencing, as well as just web browsing, investing in a robust Wi-Fi setup is more than worth it, even before talking about smart home. In our case, we upgraded to the latest high-speed package from our local telecom and had the technician install the modem by the electrical panel in the basement. From there, we wired 4 Ubiquiti Wi-Fi access points, 1 in the basement, 1 on the main floor, 1 upstairs, and 1 outside. We wired these with Category 6 Ethernet cable. Of course, we were undergoing major renovations, so we already had an electrician on site wiring a bunch of other things, so this wasn't much from an extra wiring perspective. The DALS products work directly on Wi-Fi with no additional hub or gateway required. They operate exclusively on 2.4 GHz channel, which is common, so it was important for us to have a dedicated 2.4 GHz channel configured, as many new routers now oscillate between 2.4 GHz and 5 GHz. This initial Wi-Fi configuration will set you up for success in your smart home journey and everyday bandwidth enjoyment. We have almost 100 devices installed in our house and everything works really well. I believe that a strong internet connection and good even Wi-Fi coverage are the key. In the case of DALS Connect, we recommend starting with a maximum of 20 products and growing it from there based on the capacity of your network. We by far exceeded that number. Product installation. For the product installation, we worked with an electrician to install the recessed smart lights, so getting them paired to the network properly was really important to us and the success of our project. While our lights have a feature where you can pair them all at the same time, I chose to do them one at a time so that I could test them individually and name them appropriately. So when my electrician was here installing the lights, I worked ahead of him to pair them one at a time. This process was really easy and allowed me to have intimate knowledge of my setup. Also, if ever a light gave me a hard time with the setup, it allowed me to isolate the problem and reset the individual fixture before it was up in my ceiling. By the way, resetting a smart product is one of the most important features that will resolve 90% of the problems. While it's not something that you hope to do too often, it's very useful and will often come in handy, especially when you make changes to your network. Once my lights were set up, I also created groups so that I could control rooms with a single command. It's also worth noting that I decided to do away with our standard light switches. I actually had our electrician move them up higher behind a trapdoor so that I can access them if ever we had a network outage. But 6 months in, I have not had to access them once. Product controls. So the last step in planning my project was deciding how I would integrate all of my devices together and control them. I had determined the following. 1 is by using the app on our smartphones and tablets. 2 is by integrating them onto a voice control system. And 3, by setting some scenes and automations. So for the first feature, I decided to buy an iPad that would be dedicated to controlling smart home devices. I actually set up an email address just for this iPad and use it to create accounts for all smart home devices that we would be adding onto our project. I bought a frame from iWalllock and had the electrician install a plug behind the wall so that it would be charging at all times. I use this iPad to set up all devices, and I also have most apps on my phone, my wife's phone, and even my kids have access to some of them on their devices. For the second feature, I basically had to choose between Amazon Alexa and Google Home. These are the two most widely used voice devices, and most smart products are compatible with both of them. Ultimately, I decided to go with Amazon Alexa because I'm a little bit more familiar with it, and it's also built into some of our current devices, such as our Sonos speaker and our Samsung TV. And for the third feature, I used routines in Alexa to group items from different apps, such as lighting and window coverings, to create the ideal scenes for different times of the day and for different functions. I also set up some timers for some lights using our DALS Connect app. Alexa, good morning. We're really happy with the way the project turned out, and after 6 months, there have been no issues. It taught me a lot about our products and how to use them in everyday life. This is the start of a really exciting smart home journey for me and my family, and has helped me add some practical feedback to our rapidly evolving product roadmap. Thank you for watching.